Welcome to Texas Better Adventures. I'm Brad Howard, your host, and today, well, I'm back at my doctor's office, actually in the parking lot, in my truck, once again, fixing to head in and have my 6-week visitation with him post-operation. I still got a little bit of swelling on my left side, but you'll see that in just a minute. So, here we go. So I was just showing Doc here that I took my Band-Aids off from the area.
So right here, I mean, is obviously where we had our little incisions. We had
Right.
one there, and I guess the other one's over there.
Yeah, the sides are healed up good, but it's the middle ones, and I don't know if that's because that's where I sweat or what's going on, but they both had pus. The left side has got more pus than the
They
right.
look like they're pretty much closed at this point in time. So I wouldn't put any more of that Neosporin on there.
No?
Sometimes that can be a little bit irritating to the intact skin.
Okay, well, I just did that today for the first time. So
Probably what you had going on there is what is a little suture abscess. So the stitches that we put in to close these things all dissolve.
Right.
But sometimes your body has a tendency to want to spit it out more like a splinter than break it down.
I see.
But I don't think anything looks infected. I mean, if it was infected, you'd have redness coming around here.
Okay.
So I would not be concerned about that.
Okay.
So we are 6 weeks, which means
no more vest.
you can lose the vest.
I think I had a nightmare about you telling me you're gonna have to go 6 more on that vest.
I'm sorry to hear that I'm in your nightmares.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, it's better than you being in my dreams, I guess. I don't know. And the swelling on this side is what are you thinking about that?
So this one is still more prominent than this.
Right.
And I'm going to give you your before pictures to take with you as well.
Okay.
Today. But I mean, this was the bigger side to begin with.
Oh, it was? The left side was?
I think we're still going to get some benefit going forward.
Yeah.
Because it really takes about 6 months for all that scarring and everything to mature.
Correct.
You don't have to do that anymore.
Okay.
I don't have any restrictions for you anymore.
Okay.
Now, you say this side's a little bit more painful too?
Yeah, there's like if I do that, it's tender to the touch, you know.
Okay.
And this side, not as much, not nearly as much as this side.
Okay. I think that's pretty normal.
Okay.
That should continue to get better going forward. What can you do to make that better?
Mm-hmm.
I would do some massage to that area.
Okay. I have been doing that a little bit.
I think that's not going to hurt anything at this point, and that's probably going to help with that tenderness.
Okay. What about like working out, push-ups? Does that help?
I don't think it's going to help with the tenderness.
Okay.
But you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do at this point.
Okay.
I don't have any restriction for you.
Okay.
So the best time to do that is like when you get out of the shower or whatever, or even in the shower if you want, just with some soap, or when you get out, just with some lotion.
Yeah, just massage the area.
That area. And you can be relatively firm with that. That's going to kind of help that to soften up a little bit.
Is it scar tissue or what is the...
Well, there's some scar tissue in there. There's going to be scar tissue underneath this whole area, and that's what actually gives us that skin tightening. This side looks absolutely perfect. This side's a little bit more full than that side. I expect this will get a little bit better. You may still have a little bit of fullness on here, but I'm going to give you your pictures. There's a little bit of fullness to begin with, a little bit more fullness, I should say. And sometimes it's a little bit difficult to judge during the surgery because we literally inflate your chest up with that fluid during the time.
Right.
But I think your result is really good. I think it's going to get better. These little dots here, this one, there's nothing there. This, you may still have a little bit of stitching there. I would say resist the urge to squeeze and poke.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought I was doing good by getting the pus out, but...
You know, when you get these little suture abscesses, it's not like it's an infected pus. Okay. It's just pus as in white blood cells breaking that stuff down.
Oh.
If it was red and spreading outwards around there, then I'd say, yeah, maybe that's infection.
Okay.
But I expect you may get a little stitch stuff spit out of here, like if you see a little thread coming out. But all those things are going to dissolve.
Over time, yeah.
I think you're good. I think you're done with that.
So I don't have to put it back on, huh?
You don't.
You know, I did notice that when I had the packing, in, what it was my hair being short, poking through the vest and like grabbing.
It didn't feel so hot, huh?
Oh my God, that was
like a continuous wax.
That was probably more worse than the damn surgery. It was like, I couldn't wait to get home to take the vest off and get in the shower. That's how bad it was.
Well, the vest is done.
Yeah.
I got some things here.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
So I think we have made a dramatic difference.
No, we did for sure.
And I think we did that. Yes, I grant that this is still a little bit bigger than the other side. But I think not having an incision there was a good thing to go. Obviously, here's your ones from the after you dehaired yourself.
Yeah.
And those were our preoperative markings of the areas that we had treated. So we literally treated outside of that whole area.
I see.
So that should continue to improve. As I said, this one might be a little bit bigger than the other one. I think it's going to get some more improvement. I don't know if it's going to be exactly
as good as the right side. Okay.
But I am pleased. I hope that you are too.
I am pleased overall. I just wish that my left side looked like my right side did.
And I think you'll probably get some more improvement over the coming months.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what the whole deal is, right? 6 months. 6 months.
6 months for it to completely mature. It means all that scarring in there to build up. You still probably get some skin retraction still.
Okay.
Going forward.
Okay.
I don't think you need to do that anymore.
All right.
And I think you can go back to doing everything.
Yeah. 100%.
100%.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. We are going to take some pictures today.
Okay.
Because I want to document your progress.
All right.
As do you.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Okay.
Well, there you have it. No more vest for me. Thank you, baby Jesus. That was pretty rough. You know, I mean, not the end of the world, but definitely wouldn't want to go my whole life having to wear that vest. That's for sure. So the sutures underneath, kind of by my sternum, they are a little bit of pus buildup from the stitches, according to what my doctor said. So he just said, leave those alone, don't mess with them. They should go away by themselves. The swelling is going to continue to go down, and I'm hoping that after it's all said and done at the 6-month mark post-surgery, that my chest looks how I want it to look. So I guess that's all in the eyes of the beholder, which is me. Like I've said in my previous videos, if you're wanting to get this done, save the money, get it done. You won't regret it. The only thing I regret is not having it done sooner, because it's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. If you have a hairy chest and you shaved for the procedure, as the hair starts to grow back, it gets shoved into the fabric of the compression vest, and every time you move just a little bit, it grabs that hair, and it's so itchy, and so it's on the borderline of painful is what it is, and annoying. So shove some like terry cloth towels, cotton towels, shove them in there. For me, it was most prominent around my nipple, and so I just grabbed some like hand washcloths, shoved them in there. Definitely recommend that. I just recently started wearing the vest without it, and that's been it was fine, because the hair was longer, and I didn't have to worry about it getting shoved into the fabric of the compression vest. So I guess at 6 months, I'll probably make one more video on my results. I'm hoping that the left side goes down the way I want it to. And if not, it's definitely better than what it was, for sure. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Texas Beard Adventures. Do me a favor, if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And I'll catch you on the flip side. You dang hillbillies!